So then, Kamada. My name is Sage Blake. I'm a wanderer, storyteller, artist mature, and we're back with more Nuzlocke because apparently we made progress, and more than I thought I would. I've done a little grinding off stream to bring up Duke Drake and our Golbat, a bat, up to 22. It's a little on the low end, yes, but after this point, there start to be diminishing returns on the enemies around here, so I figure, yeah, let's check market here, get a move on. Especially since our next objective is Pinwheel Forest. Don't worry, you didn't really miss all that much in terms of me getting over here, just Berg saying, hey, let's go into Pinwheel Forest. It was literally 2 text boxes and that was it. While I'm here, I might as well mention something else in terms of moves. Bat here has gotten Roost and Hypnosis, as opposed to a couple of his moves. I've also found out that Wing Attack is 75 power. Huh! And here I was thinking, maybe I should teach this guy Ruse? Maybe I should teach him Pluck, specifically because it's 60 power and erases berries, but as it turns out, not a great idea, specifically because Wing Attack is better. Well, damage-wise, anyway. And I thought finding enemies with berries is a little situational, and let's face it, it's not exactly going to happen all the time. Other than that, Duke Drake here, I think, picked up Hypnosis. If not, then they had it naturally, well. But more importantly, Water Pulse. This has been replacing Water Gun, and which should hopefully be useful in the future. We'll see. Other than that, we've got Pinwheel Forest to deal with. And it's Pinwheel Forest. Anything could happen. Well, you see, there are 2 ways out of Pinwheel Forest. The road that goes straight, and the path that winds through the woods. I'll take the straight road after them. If they're not there, I'll block the exit. Would you please take the other way and check whether Team Plasma is hiding in there somewhere? You'll run into a lot of trainers, but it's basically a single path. I'm sure you won't get lost. Come on, let's do this for Lenore's sake. Easy for you to say. Take a look at the first trainers that we've got on the friggin' route. They're a double battle. Ugh, this is gonna suck. Considering what types of Pokemon tend to be in forests, I feel somewhat comfortable putting Ivory up on the front with Fubar. Let's cross fingers. 1, 2, 1, 2! Keep time with each other, and 1, 2, punch! We discuss what to do before battle. Good for you. Unfortunately, I have no one to discuss my battle tactics with, because I'm eternally alone! It's fine. I'll make do. More pressingly, I could Lava Plume this entire set of Pokemon. Fubar is gonna get hit with something, but with luck, should tank the blow. Resistance. Yeah, that's 8 damage, that's powder. Provided I make sure to go back to heal at the end of this, I should be fine. Cottony. And Petilil. That's gonna be easy. I could just rinse the last turn. Boom! Didn't even break a sweat. Okay, Fubar maybe, but Ivory kind of just face-tanked everything. Criminy, that was cake. Actually, little aside, and little trivia to help date the video and everything. Well, VOD, I should say. / stream. We're recording this on the second day of a subathon that a streamer I follow / have been at least partially active in their community. Just gonna give a tip of the hat, as usual, to Teanos. Him and his crowd have been fine with me being around, and, yeah, He had his birthday recently. He's been doing a subathon since yesterday, I believe. He's been going through it and a half. Because apparently on top of the subathon, which has gone 2 days now, he's also had to participate in a charity event hosted by yet another streamer, Armageddon. It's a thing involving Sea of Thieves. But yeah, Armageddon happened. He did a 12-hour stream of that. Saturday was a 12-hour stream. Sunday was a 12-hour stream. I want to congratulate him for actually having the tactical awareness and execution to decide, you know what, subathons tend to be incredibly draining for the streamer, so let's take this into 12-hour chunks as opposed to literally going until I die or otherwise stop getting donations. It's a good tactic, it prevents him from being 100% drained, but even then, I can still kind of see it on the guy. It's taking a toll on him and then some. Let's see, Scorpy. I could pull out a Psychic type. Yeah, Lychee. Oh shit. It's Poison Bug, isn't it? Oh no, it's Poison Bug, isn't it? This could have been a mistake. Because I don't fully remember Pokemon! Psybeam! Ira! That worked wonderfully. Time to go back to heal. But yeah, Teonis' subathon has been going for a while now. And yeah, I've been trying to participate in it when I can, chat-wise. Today, I was actually able to participate in a couple games that he was hosting. Super Animals, because that's been the thing that I've been doing lately. This doesn't count, because we've already had a route encounter for the forest. And by the forest, I mean the area outside it, which still counts as the entire forest. I'm giving myself some forgivenesses for this Nuzlocke, but nowhere near that many. Just saying. My, could you be looking for something? Yes, I'd be looking for your untimely virtual death. Would you be so kind as to roll over for me? Thank you. Okay, thanks. Die. Well, I'm getting really snarky. So yeah, the subathon's been happening. I participated in some Super Animals. And also, despite my usual timidity, decided, hey, you know what? Let's sit in for some VR chat. It was a time and a half, and I love it. Granted, I don't think I'd be able to do an entire VR chat stream at all, because it is kind of a drastically different experience depending on whether you're actually using VR or, like me, using desktop. Lightbird. Fubar should be able to field this one. But yeah, we explored a few worlds in there. There was like a Tron thing, which was a whole bunch of frisbee throwing. There was a deathmatch type explosive thingy, which is really, really fun. Oh my, words to say in public for 600? Do I look like the kind of girl to carry a heavy load? Giggity. I have a genuine problem. I have a genuine problem. Anyways. Yeah, that's been happening across the weekend. I'd like to mention that. I'd also like to say, help support the burb in his time of need, if you can. If you can't, perfectly fine, but if you can, and at that, if you want to, support the burb. I hate everything. That's a Turtwig. That's a Turtwig? Are you kidding me? They actually plugged starters into the spawn rate. It is... That is nasty. It actually has sturdy. Oh no. That's nasty for a Turtwig. Because those guys are meant to tank a blow and then some. Giving it sturdy on top of that means it's guaranteed that they'll survive 2 turns, if not 3. Ah. I can imagine a deadly set with that involving, like, Synthesis and Jiggle Drain. Maybe some Leech Seed, too. If you want to be absolute asshole. Absolute asshole. Like Absolute Vodka. Only, just bitter. Non-alcoholic. Right, that's an... 2 item balls. I might want those. Don't give me a random encounter. Okay, good. Don't give me a random encounter. Okay, good. Big Root! When equipped to a Pokemon, the Big Root will increase the amount of HP that they drain with HP draining attacks. If you're using Pokemon that revolve around, say, Jiggle Drain, or Leech Life, or Draining Kiss, that type of stuff, it's a good idea to use it. Actually, I'm not sure if it applies for Oblivion Wing, thinking about it. Oh god, imagine if it did apply to Oblivion Wing. Oh no! I need to research that. Then again, when I get around to editing this later, I'll probably, like, research that, put up a little annotation. Unless someone were to come in soon and correct me. Oddish! It's so adorable. Too bad I gotta beat this beat. I beat this beat. Listen to the beat drop. Hello there, Denliator. How's it going? I'm a sip fluid for you. Ha. Tasty water. Actually, it's water. It's not tasty at all. Oh, right. Speaking of which, I should probably put up the dowsing machine. We got this thing yesterday. Or, last week, sorry. This thing allows us to find hidden items when it's up. You might be able to see the radar on the touchscreen. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Unless this is... You know what? There. Just don't worry about it for now. Blarg. Me being dumb. Anyways. Hope you're doing well, Danielto. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Enjoying the first weekend of Master Duel being up and playable. And actually really fun. The item is over there. Gah. That's upsetting. I know Ghost is super effective against Dark. I don't remember if Dark is super effective against Ghost. Let's not risk it, just in case. Excuse me? That's it, Mr. Avis. I'ma lick you like a strawberry ice cream cone. Ew, it's strawberry. Why did I lick it? Why did I lick it? Ew! Yep, item is all the way down there. TM9, Venoshock. Deals poison damage to a target, and if they're poisoned, deals double damage. Ah. Oddish. down. This is the beat drop. Gah. Tiny mushroom. From here on out, I'm probably gonna go out of my way for any invisible items we see. Because let's face it, that can be very, very useful. Speaking of very, very useful, Moss Rock. Starting in Generation 4, in various places in the world you can find Moss Rock and Icy Rock. They're specifically necessary to evolve Eevee into Leafeon or otherwise, what's its nuts? Blanking on the name. Glaceon. Wow, I'm absolutely dumb. I'm absolutely dumb. Just, you have to have a Pokemon evolve when you're within one of the tiles around that rock. You have to specifically be in one of the tiles around that rock. It's very specific and annoying. In Gen 4, when it was first introduced, the rock was like one tile wide, so it made grinding around it an absolute nightmare. And I don't think rare candies worked then either, so ugh. I could be misremembering though. We shall have our hidden items. Super Potion! Nice. I'm not greedy. What are you talking about? I'm not getting distracted. I'm sorry. This is kind of just what I devolve into the moment I get the item finder, because... Well, let's face it, it's free items, just lying around the ground, waiting for you to explore and find them. Of course I'm going to be going out of my way to get as many of them as possible, because they're going to be very, very useful, such as the Ultra Ball that we picked up, and I didn't acknowledge, because I'm a twat. Anyways. A Revive. That's the one type of item that I will be disappointed in, because this is a Nuzlocke. Revives are useless. Sad face. Oh well, at least it's money. I could sell it, get some cash, and hopefully invest in something nice. Did I heal? I don't remember if I healed. Okay, I did. Good. Because knocking out the trainers around here is going to be somewhat important. These guys are mostly using bug types. Maybe I should try using a bat? Alright, introducing a new archetype that was brought up from this generation. The Ranger. These guys use a whole lot of unusual Pokemon. They're usually very natural in aesthetic, based off of real animals or otherwise survival. Such, case in point here, Dunsparce, one of the most useless Pokemon in Pokemon. Unfortunately. Like, the little guy tries, but he is a normal type with a very poor total of stats, and a very poor spread of stats, too. Dunsparce does get a couple annoying moves like Glare, which, as you noticed, inflicts paralysis. There's Rollout, which, yeah. But by far one of the bigger annoyances with Dunsparce, it's a normal type. You'd think it's a ground type, but as it turns out, no, not so much. The Tsuchinoko is more like a Sujinormal. And we get to chop its dick off. I know that's a drill on the back of it, but let's face it. The only type of penetration it's going to be doing is that thing into the ground. Or some sort of hole. Man, I'm lewd today. Why? Like, maybe I'm still residually high energy from the Suburtathon. I have no idea. I think VR chat has done something to me, and it might be good, might be bad, we'll see. Either that, or I actually have a running mouth today. Running like water. Goodbye, Beetle. We don't want your discount goods. You're gonna rip me off of my rupees. Natural gift. No thank you. That's not great without a way of recycling the item. Chimchar. Ooh, okay, Duke Drake. Maybe a Water Pulse can work? Crossing fingers. Oh, that blows. Granted, I'm able to tank the hit, but... End this, please. Oh, good. Ranger always has one of these. I'll give it to you. The Chesto Berry. Chesto Berries, when held by Pokemon, will prevent them from sleeping once. A valid tactic is to have a Pokemon with rest, give them a Chesto Berry, and should you ever run into a pinch, have them sleep, they wake up instantly, and they're back in the fight. For especially tanky Pokemon, it's a really nice way of essentially no-selling damage. Of course, you only get to do it once, but that's when you have a move like, say, Recycle, which would let you recycle the berry and gain its effect again. Really, really handy. And it's a Panpour. It's a monkey. Put it to sleep. Because this bat needs some XP, and the enemies around here are actually tolerable. It'd be nice if I could get Air Slash on this Golbat, thinking about it. You gotta be kidding me! That was only one sleep turn! There we go. Of course I got caught yawning. Blur. My Pokemon's strong points. You'll see them if you fight. Okay, dude. I understand you want to be confident with your Pokemon, but, what have you got, Nikki? Mushroom. Question, were you paying attention in, biology class when your teacher mentioned that mushrooms were definitely not plants, but saprobes? Parasites? They may look like fun guys, but they're definitely not fun. More importantly, Cyndaquil. Duke, I think he's got this. With luck, anyway. Splish splash, give this Cyndaquil a bath. That's twice now. That's twice I've been denied an SF victory. Gah. Oh, and on top of that, you're using Flame Wheel. Good for you, dude. It's NSF. Done. And lastly, Draco. Bring in Bat. Bat can take care of this easy. I probably mentioned at some point, but, some of my favorite Pokemon are grass Pokemon. Trico, the very first Pokemon that I ever had. Because my first Pokemon game was Emerald, actually. I remember getting it as a birthday present a long, long time ago, and oh man, I spent a lot of time playing Emerald. At a few different points, I actually wanted to try and beat the Battle Frontier, but holy hell does that place cheat. And on top of that, me being a little kid, I had no chance. I had no chance against those guys. I think exactly once I managed to have a fight against an elite, and it was within the luck-based part of the Battle Frontier. I forget what it was called. I know the building was like shaped like a sniper. That one. I actually got up to the Frontier brain of that. I lost. But I think that says a lot. Good for you, Bellsprout. You and your derpy little mouth thing. Ugh. Go away, please. I don't need a Bellsprout. Done. And a level up. Random piles of grass. And TM95, Snarl. Snarl is a special attack-based dark-type move. I believe it has a chance of increasing the user's special attack or decreasing the affected. Hold on. Yep, nerfs the opponent's special attack. I wonder if I have a Pokemon that can actually use that. No, I do not. You know, I used to have a Pokemon that could use that, but unfortunately, you... Hello. Why were you in that pile of leaves again? Just curiosity. I understand you're a ranger that wants to absorb themselves with nature, but I don't think that's how you do that. If you want to become one with nature, you don't just wrap yourself in nature. It didn't work for Sapphire in the comics, it won't work for you. Trust me. And a Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur! Anyway. Enough being weird, me. Actually, no, be more weird. Be more weird. Toast 2. And Scyther! Time to chew you like old gum. Excuse me? What the? You've got to be kidding! You've got to be kidding me! Okay, in retrospect, I probably should have thought about switching, but... I thought I could outspeed a Scyther. As it turns out... I think I just webbed my shorts. What just happened? Am I seriously... Am I seriously... You have got to be kidding me. That... What? Did... This game has it out for me. This game has it out for me. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I just lost 2 Pokemon. Oh, this sucks. Like, this actually sucks. Especially since both of the Pokemon I lost were ones that I was going to need for Berg. And I lost them both to crits. I think this game hasn't had enough of my lip. Rest in peace, Bat. You never even got your name. Rest in peace, Ivory. You were stupid, filthy monkey. I'm actually internally panicking right now. Oh, I'm internally panicking right now. Because in terms of Pokemon, we have a crippling weakness to Bug. And Berg is, yes, a Bug Gym. In the next route we have available, we need desperately to catch another Pokemon that isn't weak to Bug. If we don't do that, I think we're fucked. I think the Nuzlocke will actually be over. Oh, of course. Another one of you. Ranger Irene with Roselia. Decently fast Pokemon. If I remember correctly, its big strength is in special attack. Oh. Wait a spell. Oh, wait a spell. This is... I am completely screwed. Because... there are gonna be a lot of grass types. There may be some poison types, which we could shut down with the psychic type. But there are also gonna be bug types on top of that, too, and oh no. What is this cursed Nuzlocke? Excuse me? That's what I thought. Sit down. And Pinsir. And me without a good way to take down a Pinsir. I'm gonna have to hope that Fubar can take it. Because otherwise, I am screwed. Just gonna have to be straight damage. Razor Shell. Course. You know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna use special attacks. Water Pulse. Get some Confuge on him, please. Confuge? Confuge. No! Don't chop my dick. I need that. For peeing. You thought I was gonna say something naughty, weren't you? Well, joke's on you, you wang. Pechaberry. Removes poison from a target. Are you kidding me? I didn't even take a step. And I'm being violated and assaulted by a bunch of leaves. Should I go back to heal? You know what, screw it. I'm gonna go back to heal. Well, while I'm retreating, talk about random things. I believe I mentioned yesterday I've been getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! With Master Duel. Oh my god, it's been a trip and a half, and then even more on top of that. Actually, I've even saved a few matches, specifically because they were interesting or otherwise maybe highlight an issue that may exist with the game, and that's specifically involving decks that are card vomit. By card vomit, I mean, hey, I'm gonna play this card, then this lets me play this card, then this lets me play this card, this lets me play this card, this lets me play this card, this lets me mill my deck for 15 cards. All to set up an entire field of 5,000 monsters. Ick. I'm sorry, just... If you have a deck like that, that's fine. Feel free to have at it. Just, me personally, I can't envision myself playing something like that. I technically do, because one of the decks that I have completely made up, or almost completely made up, is Dragunity. But even then, Dragunity only does a few card shenanigans. It doesn't go to the lengths of, say... I'm blanking on the lineage of the cards on this one, just... There's an entire series of cards that Ash Blossom revolves around. I believe that's the name of the monster. I could be wrong on that one. That one involves a lot of card recycling and in a single turn. I fought a deck like that. Granted, at the end of... Mind you, at the end of it, I think I lost. Specifically because I had no way of countering them, but even still. I've also had moments where I've seen a person with a card vomit deck like that try to do all their card vomit and then disconnect. I'm not sure if it's a persistent issue that has you, like... that forces you to, like... be quick or otherwise face disconnect if you take too long on a turn. If it does exist for the PvP code, that might be actually a very dangerous way of nerfing that side of those types of decks, and I actually wouldn't encourage it. Specifically because it's kind of robbing some of the creativity of the game. People do a lot of work to make these meta decks, and sure, I hate them. Sure, I wish they would all burn in the fiery pits of Gehenna with Satan and the rest of his crew. But even still, they have a place in Yu-Gi-Oh! And forcing a disconnect just because a person's taking 200 seconds for a turn might not be a good way to approach the PvP. It's already enough that there's a strict 400-second pool timer that you have to manage for taking all your turns. What does Revenge do again? Double damage if the user's been hurt. I mean, I could. I think I will. Because odds are Fubar will be able to tank an attack, and yeah. Revenge. Immediately paid off. So that was 120, 240. 240 power. And immediately switch. Glameow. This still isn't great. I guess I'm gonna have to go for Disappointment. Cross my fingers, hope that I could take out this Glameow with a single Force Bomb. It's going to be super effective, because Glameow is a Dark type is weak to fighting. Oh, and a crit on top of that. Excellent! Tabled. And I should probably go and heal. Cotton. Run, please. Thank you. Good. Let's see here. Things to talk about. Well, in this first ranked season for Yu-Gi-Oh!, I'm currently at Silver, but it wasn't too hard to get up there. I had a few easy matches, honestly, against people who kind of didn't look like they knew their decks all too well. One of them was a person that decided to be all, like, high with the basic Dragon's deck, and they did not stand a chance. Actually, two people, thinking about it, were using straight-up what looked to be beginner's Dragon decks, because, just saying, Luster Dragon and Stamping Destruction. They weren't able to bring out any big monsters or anything like that at any point within either game. I completely floored them. I think both times I was using different decks. One of them was Luster Soldiers, the other was Dragoon... Actually, no. Was it Dragoonity? I forget if I was using Dragoonity on that one. Though, while I'm on the subject of weird decks, Trap Tricks. Trap Tricks is cancer, and I love it. Like, the entire deck that I have running on that one is 40 cards thick, so absolute minimum. As a 2-to-3 ratio, monsters to traps. It's gross and stupidly effective when it runs. Like, I was playing a couple matches with my sister last night. I showed her the Trap Tricks deck, and she agreed. It is, you don't get to play the game, the deck. There's a trap hole for every situation that a person would summon a monster, or otherwise bring something powerful to the field. They literally don't stand a chance. And that's 120 power, because Vigoroth is a normal type. Oh, Uproar. Good for you. Chop. Good night. Turtwig. I don't have anything to take out Turtwig now. Oh no! I'm gonna have to use Meditite and hope for the best. Crossing fingers. Force Palm? Paralyze. Perfect. And of course you're running Curse. Try another Force Palm. Did that? A one-stage increase denied death. Noted. Confusion. Don't give you a chance to stack anymore. Oh. And of course, the last Pokemon is Mothim. Mothim, if I remember correctly, is a bug poison type? I could be wrong about that, but hey, not a good idea for me to have a psychic type on the field. Let's try Razor Shell. Oh my god, this is the cursed Nuzlocke. Yep, this is where the run ends. This is where the run ends. I'm not surviving this. Against a Mothim, I don't stand a chance with these types of Pokemon. I would need God tier luck that would vaporize the sun, moon, and solar system in order to make this run work. Please die. You're not dying. Why was that even less damage? That's where you are. Yeah, I think this is where the run ends. Here in the forest. Hi, Venipede. I think this is where the run ends. Because I just lost half of my party in this goddamn place. Granted, I did make a couple stupid plays, but 2 of those losses were just complete and utter trash luck. Literally. I'll fully accept, I made a bad call with Fubar, and that was what killed them. The other 2? I was doing perfectly fine, and then Crit decided to be like, hi, okay thanks, die. You know, little trivia on today. About 10 minutes before I started recording. Okay, so little clarity on this one. I do chat with Muffin every so often, every morning or so. We have a small conversation, a bit of back and forth about what we plan to do, talk about daily stuffs. And more often than not, we also have other fluff conversations throughout the day, too. This is, like, outside the Discord, just 1v1. Or, one-on-one, I mean. Helps that I effectively do a bit of counseling for her. She does a bit of counseling for me, that type of stuff. We trust each other. No lie, before this started, she said, I hope your luck goes well today. I didn't think that that would be the cursed statement of the day, but lo and behold, my miserable luck has, yes, come in full force. Somehow, there are all the ones? And I'm starting to think I spent my luck on super animals earlier today. Yes, didn't you know, luck is a currency. You get a fixed amount, you get a fixed stipend of luck each week, and then you spend it, unwittingly, upon the things you do with the games you play, that type of stuff. When you run out and start to run a debt, that's when life decides to come at you with the baseball bat. That's when life decides, hey, I'm gonna take this, apply it liberally to the knees, and you're going to sit there, feel bad, and say, okay, thanks. Oh my god, this is the cursed Nuzlocke. I said that so many times throughout going through this, and only now does it apply the hardest. pursuer. A kid like you beats some of us? That can't be helped, but I'll take you on now. And time to die, because these guys have, like, got, like, bug types up the wazoo, don't they? That's not a bug type, that's a poison type. I may have an advantage. Oh, please work. Oh, that's not great. And on top of that, this is a terrible matchup, too. I think I need Lychee to sub in. Shockwave? If this doesn't hit, Lychee is dead. Oh, good. And Beedrill. I'm screwed no matter what I pick. I'm just gonna have to hope that Meditite can floor damage fast enough. If this doesn't work, I'm dead. Okay, that's neutral. No paralysis. Yep, this is toast. We're done. I think the run is over. Meditite is guaranteed to die. Wait. Yeah. Even with the level up. Oh, good! 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 And they have a dark type on top of this. We're fucked. Lychee, please. It's all on you, girl. I'm trusting my heart and soul to you, Lychee. If this doesn't work, the run is dead. The headset is off. I just want to say one thing. Was that 1 HP?! I'm sorry for your ears. Aye! Okay, we're done. Cut! Cut the video. Cut the video. Cut the video.